Good morning, I'm outdoor reporter Steve Dent, and in this edition of Idaho Backroads, I'm taking you back to Utah to showcase how the popularity of outdoor places is creating a change in how these places get managed. There's already a permit lottery system to hike Half Dome in Yosemite, and starting on April 1st, hikers will need the same for the infamous Angel's Landing. Wildlife comes alive as the first light of a new day strikes Watchman in Zion. But even early on a Monday in March, a line of cars wait to access this national park, which just like Yellowstone broke attendance records in 2021.
We saw more than 5 million visits that year, and that's the most that we've seen on record. And we know going forward that in order to sustain the level of visitation that we have right now and that we might have going forward, it's really important that we plan for the future.
One change that begins on the 1st of April features adding a permit lottery system for the chain section of Angel's Landing.
Angel's Landing is one of the most iconic destinations in the park, and it's also one of the most popular. We have literally thousands of people every year come here to go and see Angel's Landing.
People have fallen to their death at Angel's Landing, and while the hike can be treacherous, the amount of people going up and down at the same time can make anybody uneasy.
In response to visitors' comments about conditions at Angel's Landing, we've implemented a new permit system. So the way that it works is folks can apply to one of two lotteries.
Zion will have a seasonal lottery where people with long-term planning skills can apply 3 months before a trip. And for spur-of-the-moment people like me, Zion will also have a lottery the day before a potential hike. And both lotteries can be accessed online.
We wanted to build a system that would be accessible, flexible, and fair.
And even if you don't win the lottery, people can access so many other hiking opportunities in Zion National Park.
There's still plenty of things to do here in Zion, whether that's hiking up the Scout Lookout, or whether that's going on one of the other hikes that you'll find all around the park, or just enjoying a ride on the park shuttle. There isn't a bad day in Zion.
Zion is a wild place. People need to bring water, some food, and dress in layers as conditions can quickly change. And people like it so much, the National Park Service is trying to figure out how to create a balance between people and nature.
We're going to be planning over the next year for how we can accommodate visitors into the future. And we're looking forward to sharing an update at the end of this year about our visitor use planning process. So stay tuned for updates.
Zion National Park is also planning on putting a new visitor center on the east end of the park on the other side of the tunnel. Park officials hope that will help spread out the crowds. Steve Dent, Idaho News 6.